I want to transport my energy into every brushstroke, into the painting, that you can feel there is life in it. I want to bring those figures to life. My paintings are like questions I have to myself, formed in the past. My present me is executing them, and my future me has the right answer on the paintings I have now. I think that's how it feels. My name is Felix Kinderlan. I'm a painter based in Basel, and I'm this season's Bild resident artist. In 2016, it was the year where I moved from Berlin to Basel. I came for the love. I just followed my heart back then. I think it also helped me to move to a smaller place, to calm down a bit. It felt like I freed myself from Berlin. The way I paint now officially grew here, it started here. Growing up in Berlin, it's like on the one side it's super cool and fancy, and on the other side it was really rough. There was a focus in the beginning on street art. Back then I was like 14 or 15 and I was a skateboarder, and it was a crazy time. We had all the spray cans in the backpack. And I think this is the moment or the core where my interest in figurative art was founded. It evolved quickly. Now when I look back, I feel like this helped me a lot. What graffiti taught me when I started was to check on like balances and harmonies throughout an entire artwork. The letters, they were like connected each other, so it's like really harmonic. Maybe like a chunky letter, and afterwards comes a small letter, and how does it fit together? Graffiti taught me to see. Nowadays, also when I go to museums or exhibitions and I see old masters, I try to understand what do I like in these paintings, what is the essence of it. You get inspired for your own creativity. I'm actually more inspired by the old eras of painting, like Baroque or Mannerism era. I want also to show like my influences I had with graffiti. I try to take the modern, vibrant color combinations from graffiti and compare this with the classic composition of figures from the old masters. When I started painting, I thought in the beginning, you have to learn the realistic painting first, because this is the highest technique you can achieve. But it was not always like I imagined what I wanted to do. And then I came up with the idea to teach myself anatomy, to be able to build humans as I want them. It took me years to like read anatomy books and learn about the muscles, to have a base for the abstractions I do now. This is the anatomy book, Die Gestalt des Menschen. It's like a holy Bible for artistic anatomy. It's then cool to check. You'd start looking at your body more precisely, like how he describes, and then you test it, and it's like, oh, right, he's right. And this gave me a super good impression already that there's so much to learn about the human body, which will help me to form the figures I wanted to paint. Many inspiration I take from taking long walks through the city or going into the mountains for a hike. One of my favorite places here in Basel is this church on a little hill, St. Margareten. Somehow it's like you be on a countryside while being in the city. And when you're up on the hill, you can see the airport of Basel, France in the back, Germany, and then the city. That's where I like to walk and rethink. But this is actually mainly inspiration for like color combinations I see around me. The inspiration for content, like the stories behind the paintings, comes mostly from conversations with friends. It's giving me a new perspective on the things that I want to talk about. I think there comes inspiration a lot. The current content I see in my paintings is about how to connect your inner perspective with the reality. To overcome yourself, to not be afraid of accepting what's in front of you. Jump into the unknown world you always wanted. This is really the core topic behind my current work. When Bild members have the artworks in their home, I really hope that they feel a connection to themselves. In the end, my paintings are always about facing challenges. I hope that the members of BUILD are open to open up a conversation with the paintings. I'm really happy about this, and I hope I can bring with the paintings to the BUILD members.